Hello Soul Family, my name is Gita and welcome to your pick a card reading. So the title of this video is going to be, what are their secret fantasies about you, or what are they secretly fantasizing about you? But before we get started, I just want to say really quickly, thank you so much for everybody who subscribes to my channel, who likes my videos. You really help me grow and you help my channel grow and you support me, and I really want you to know that I really appreciate you. Also, if you wouldn't mind giving this video a like, I would really appreciate that too. Also, please subscribe. YouTube's been deleting my subscribers. And if you thought you're subscribed, maybe you're unsubscribed, maybe don't be surprised if YouTube did it, because like literally every time I gain 10 subscribers, I like log on and I gain 10 subscribers, and then I log on like a couple hours later and I lost 10 subscribers. So I don't know what's up with that. But anyways, if you'd like to get a private reading, you can see how to do that in the video description. And also in the video description is where you're going to be finding your timestamps. And also for those of you who don't know, or maybe you haven't realized it yet, but it's a pretty new thing, but most Android and everything, you can click on them in the timestamps in the video description now, where before you couldn't. But now you should be able to click on them. Only I think people who haven't updated their phones or devices will not be able to. But most people should be able to. Okay, so look down there. You don't have to worry about trying to look in the comments for it. Plus, people tend to like post spoilers in the comments of what's going on. So if you're trying to avoid spoilers, go look in the video description. Then you can click on your timestamps from there. Anyway, so before we get started, let me go ahead before we get started. All right, so this is going to be option number 1 with the volcanic rose quartz, not rose quartz, volcanic cherry, the cherry volcanic quartz. You can laugh at me. All right. Then number 2 with the obsidian, number 3 with the rose quartz, and option number 4 is tiger's eye. So you can go ahead and pause the video and take as long as you need, but I'm going to go ahead and get started and find out what they secretly are fantasizing about you. All right, so here we have the cards for option number 1 with the, it's like a mouthful, right? It's the cherry volcanic quartz. I'm gonna say it right. And I really love this one. You can tell, like, there's like a 3D effect in it. I got it off Amazon. All right, so let's see what they are secretly fantasizing about you. So I thought I would use these archetype cards and see if I can get some vibes off of that. So the first one we have is mentor, and it is in the upright, so it is the light attribute. It says passing on wisdom and refining a student's character. I'm hearing they see you like a mentor. I'm getting also some teacher student vibes going on, so maybe some of you might be inquiring about a teacher. I'm already getting that already. And then we have this one. Oh man, I think this is like, hang on. All right, so we have King. Ooh, it says shadow attribute. But if they're in the shadow and they're in reverse, they should freaking turn them around. You should be able to read it upside down. It says shadow attributes, excessive feelings of entitlement, rulership without restraint. And the upright, like the light attribute, says enlightened, benevolent leadership, benefiting those in your charge. So again, it's like this teacher, this person who is in a power position. Ooh boy, I can kind of see where this is going. All right, so, oh dang. All right, so the first one we have is the Knight of Swords in the reverse. I'm getting some interesting vibes off of this group already. All right, and then we have the Ten of Swords in the reverse. We have the Six of Swords. We have the Three of Pentacles. Then we have, by the way, I haven't looked at these, so we have the Page of Wands in the reverse. I'm going to move these up just a little bit. I'm trying to get every centimeter I can. And then we have the Six of Swords again. Okay, Six of Swords. I'm already getting this really... All right. I have the King of Cups in the reverse. Then we have the Three of Wands. So it's interesting that Three of Wands came up under the Three of Pentacles. And then I'm kind of using the messages to try to clarify the rose. I'm going to try it out. I haven't tried it before. But either way, you got messages. It says, you are an angel. The next one is, I just have to do something else right now. Please try and understand. Then we have, your beauty still moves me. Then we have, you've been in my dreams. Definitely fantasizing about you. All right, so, oh my goodness. Right off the bat, I'm just really getting this. Like, you're a student, or they could be a student, but I'm picking up mostly that there's like a teacher-student dynamic going on here. So let me know in the comments below if you're crushing on your teacher, or you feel like your teacher might be crushing on you. Because if it is, I really feel like that's true. If you're wondering if they are, I feel like they really are. Because part of this person's fantasy is to just be like, F this job and come at you. Because they have this excessive feelings for you. But it's like they have this, they're in a leadership position here with King. It's about, this card is about a leadership position. And this is about, in a way, like a mentor. As someone who's in a power position, this is a power position. Both of these cards are about this person being in a power position. This could be like a boss. This could be a teacher, something like that. Someone who's teaching you something or something like that. So I don't know, maybe it could be like someone who's training you at work, or, and it definitely could be a working situation because we have the Three of Pentacles. All right, so what is this person fantasizing about you? Oh man, this person is trying really hard to, I'm picking up this strong vibe of this person trying really hard to not like pay attention to their desires for you. They're trying not to, but this person has something going on. And I'm feeling like, what I'm picking up with this card is that they're worried about other people noticing. They're worried. This person might actually even try to avoid talking to you excessively in front of other people. Because I'm feeling like they're afraid that they're having a really hard time hiding their feelings for you, and they're feeling like they would be totally exposed and it would be really obvious. But yeah, they have a really strong sexual, this person definitely dreams and masturbates about you. They fantasize about doing you from behind. They fantasize about maybe some spanking or whipping and hair pulling. But the reason why I feel like this card is in the reverse is because they're trying to deny those feelings. And it is the Swords, so I feel like they also could be trying to, again, this right here, this card. This is like the boner card for me, I'm not gonna lie. Like the Page of Wands, like, is typically depicted as holding a wand and just looking out, right? And a lot of times wands are like phallic symbols. So, I mean, think about it. So when like in the traditional sense, the Page of Wands looks like they're sitting there holding their junk and like looking at, where am I gonna put this? But that's the kind of vibe I get from the card. But again, the reason why I feel like it's in the reverse is, one, first of all, they find you to be an angel. So they think of you, maybe even someone who's like pure and good, and maybe who they feel like they might not be into some nasty things they might be into. Dang. See, like they see you as to be someone who is perfect. See, like they see you as like this perfect goddess. See how it's a statue, yeah. But notice how like it's been chiseled, it's been perfectly created to fit the standard of beauty. And this person's just like an old dude with flowers. He's just like, he's not especially unattractive, but you know, he's got a cane. Okay. So this person could be older than you. Let me know in the comments below. But this person also feels like there's like they see you as being more innocent than they are. And so there's also, I'm picking up some feelings of like kind of shame. I'm getting a lot from this reading. I wonder if all of them are going to be this long. The Ten of Swords is about being at rock bottom. Okay, but in the reverse, it's about wanting a fresh start. So there might be a situation they're needing to move away from. It says, I just have to do something else right now. Please try and understand. So they might actually be in a relationship with somebody else. For some of you, it might not be for all. It could just be that they're in a leadership position or something like that and they can't do anything. But for some, I am picking up that they might be in a situation with somebody else. But they are wanting a fresh start. We have the Six of Swords and they're wanting to move away from the current situation that they're in and towards you, I'm feeling. They fantasize about it anyways. They have dreams about it. Then we have the Six of Swords again. Your beauty still moves me. And oh my God, this person, it's a very strong sense of this person trying to not acknowledge their feelings for you and like immense desires. Like this person has a very strong sexual like attraction to you. But there's like this dynamic where they feel like you're you have a sweet innocent dynamic with them and they feel like a perverted thing. They feel perverted. And with the King of Cups in the reverse, see, it's like this is like they're pouring out his emotions. I feel like that they're trying to hide their emotions. I feel like that he's blocking his emotions from being seen. He still has them. Okay, your beauty still moves him. That's what it says here. Then this person, oh my God, this person wants to just, they have unbridled passion for you. We have the Three of Pentacles. This person thinks about, I don't know if this person's much bigger than you. I'm picking up there's some of you, but they're much bigger and they actually do think about picking you up, putting you up against the wall and having their way with you. And they do definitely fantasize about kissing you. But they are worried. They're wanting to come together. They do actually want to. It says, you've been in my dreams. So they've actually had dreams and they've had sexual fantasies about you, where they've picked you up, or you are having cooking food and you're having dinner together and you're just spending massive amounts of time together. They also love the way that you smell. And the thing is here is that this person is worried that you're not going to be attracted to them so much, or that you're going to be swept off, your feet are going to be swept off your feet by another suitor. You have many options. So they have, I feel like they feel like that you're waiting for your ship to come in. That's what it is. Like you're waiting for something, the right person to come along, but you have many options. And I am picking up some jealousy vibes from this person. And they're kind of like really worried. They're like a little bit worried about, you know, potentially missing out on a situation with you. Anyways, that's all I have for option number 1. If you like this kind of reading, please give the video a thumbs up. I appreciate it and it helps me out. If you would like to be notified of future videos, please subscribe and hit the bell notification. And if you'd like to have a private reading, you can see how to do that in the video description below. All right, well, thank you very much. I'm going to go ahead now and move on to option number 2. All right, so here we have the cards for option number 2 with the obsidian heart. And let's go ahead and find out what your person's secretly fantasizing about you. All right, so the first thing is interesting. Okay, so we have Child Eternal in the reverse. And that would mean it's about the shadow attributes. It says inability to grow up and be responsible, extreme dependency on others for physical security. I understand where the fantasy is now with this. Oh, wow. Okay. Then we have Alchemist in the reverse. And the shadow attribute, which is what it was, misuse of the power and knowledge that come through spiritual practice. Transformation of base motives and goals into golden wisdom. All right. All right, so the first card we have is the 6 of Cups in the reverse. Then we have the Empress in the reverse. We have the King of Wands in the reverse. And we have the 2 of Pentacles in the reverse. Oh, they're all in the reverse. All right, let's see what the other ones are. Ooh, we have the Devil. We have the 9 of Cups in the reverse. The 3 of Swords in the reverse. Then we have the Lovers in the reverse. There's definitely something intense going on here. That's why all the cards are in the reverse. Don't freak out. It's not really bad. Reversals can mean a lot of things, not just negative things. Then the first messages card, I'm using the messages cards to clarify these. So the first one says, something is still missing for me and I'm trying to figure out what that is. Then we have, I'm in a much better headspace now. We have, our connection still affects me. We have, I wish I could take back the things I said. I could tell that. All right, this is intense. All right, so what is this person secretly fantasizing about you? For one, this person does fantasize about, they want to be like a provider for you. They want you to be reliant on them. There's a certain degree of controlling, like there's controlling going on here in this. where see, because the light attributes this determination to remain young in body, mind, and spirit, ability to see things with fresh eyes. And in the reverse, it's inability to grow up and be responsible, extreme dependency on others for physical security. So they want you to be like, they want to be a provider for you and provide everything for you, and that's what their fantasy is to have you be completely like a dependent on them. And misuse of the power and knowledge that comes through spiritual practice. Yeah, so this person, their fantasy is actually kind of toxic so far from what I can see. We have the devil. I feel like this person fantasizes about, I feel like there's this fantasy that this person has that they're actually not really wanting to talk about. I feel like there's a strong degree of them wanting, they keep dwelling on something. Maybe it's something that you actually have done, or there's something that they've done in the past sexually that is probably something that is not very widely acceptable, that is kinky in some way, that they haven't been able to let go. And the thing is that when something is missing for me and I'm trying to figure out what that is, it's like they're trying to, I don't know, I feel like they have this fantasy. That is what's missing, is them being able to have the fantasies, the sexual fantasies that they can't have. With the devil, they feel like they're limited sexually. They feel like they're restricted. But they, with the Six of Cups in the reverse, I feel like that they can't stop thinking about these non-idealistic restrictions. It's like this person has a fantasy of being like in a power position over somebody, and so like a dominatrix, or just someone who's in a dom role. And so yeah, see this double card where she's chained in her leg. But there could be some situation with bondage. They have some kink that is not very traditional, that most people are not into, that they want to be into. and some, actually, it's in such a way that if I mention some of them, what I'm picking up is like, some people might get offended, and it wouldn't be applying to everybody, so some people might get offended. Okay, so see, with the Empress, they want you to smother them. They want to be, oh my God, it's like they want you to be really reliant on them. They want you to be clingy to them. They want, what is it? They want to be like you want. They want to be. It's still saying it with this, because the Empress in the reverse is someone who is very possessive. They want you to be possessive. They want to feel possessive over you. They want you to possess each other. They want this very like what would most people consider toxic, addictive sexual relationship with you, where it's just very codependent and it's very obsessive. Look how he is just like looking over her shoulder. They're both wearing masks. This person is wearing a mask again. So I'm feeling like these desires that I am picking up right now that are kind of like intense, that would be kind of for some people. Like they would be like, no thank you. This is something that it would take a lot to get this person to even admit that they feel this way, or that they want. Some might even not even completely understand that they have that, because it says something is still missing for me and I'm trying to figure out what that is. So some might even, it might be totally like a subconscious type of thing that they want to do this. Okay. So it says our connection still affects me. And we have the King of Wands in reverse. Now, the King of Wands in reverse can be somebody who is very controlling and manipulative. And notice like how he's embracing her. Almost like, you see how she looks dependent on him? There's like this fantasy where also I was picking up, there could be for some a type of a third party situation. It doesn't mean it has continued like it's going on now. It could be something that happened before where there was like this other person. As if you see in this, there's like a rival with this Three of Swords. And see, like, and this guy has killed the other one. This person is very domineering. This person is very controlling, and they fantasize if anybody, there's a strong sense of jealousy. So if they fantasize that if anybody comes near you or anything, you are theirs. They want you to belong to them. You're like a possession. You are, they would want to destroy anybody who comes near you. Now, some of you, this actually might be, this might be not a very ideal situation. If this is a new relationship and you're not sure what kind of person this is, and you're trying to maybe like chime in here to try to see what this person's like sexually, this is a very strong sense that this is kind of like, what is that one movie? This is one movie about with Julia Roberts, where she's having to run away from her husband. The thing is that it's not going to be for everybody, but this person could actually be borderline abusive and physically abusive and possessive. And so if you try to leave this person, they might actually do something extreme to try to make you stay. But this person has a very strong obsessive connection with you that it says our connection still affects me. So we have the Two of Pentacles and we have the Lovers in reverse. This person very well could be a soulmate. Okay. Now, we have things that we learn from our soulmates. It doesn't necessarily mean that you should be in a romantic relationship with them, or even if you have to. But this person is obsessed with how you smell. This is like someone who would, like I'm picking up here too, like would be sniffing you. Like, they like this person, like it's almost like they're breathing in your energy too. There's definitely a strong obsessive feel in this pile. But this person does fantasize about sweeping you off your feet. They do have like a romantic vibe going on. I wish I could take back the things I said. I feel like that during whatever happened, this person was feeling very overwhelmed. Okay. And I feel like that maybe if they said something really bad, this could have been also a hint or a clue that maybe this isn't a very healthy relationship to get into. I don't feel like it is. I mean, unless this is your thing. And there's going to be varying degrees on how safe or dangerous this person is. You're really going to have to use your intuition on this one. But I'm trying to, there's definitely like an imbalance. This person, I feel like it's very obsessed, but that's what they fantasize about you. Anyways, that's all I have for option number 2. If you like this kind of reading, please give the video a thumbs up. I appreciate it and it helps me out. If you would like to be notified of future videos, please subscribe and hit the bell notification. And if you'd like to have a private reading, you can see how to do that in the video description below. All right, well, thank you very much. I'm going to go ahead now and move on to option number 3. All right, so here we have the cards for option number 3 with the rose quartz heart. And let's go ahead and find out what your person secretly fantasizes about you. All right, so first we have addict. This is in the upright. It says helps you recognize and confront addictive behavior. I am picking up addiction to you, like addicted to you. But your person could be an addictive personality to something to think about. But I don't, being that it's in the upright, I feel like it might not be as bad as what, it's not like a negative type of addict. If there is such a thing, most of them are negative, but it's just not as bad as like a lesser version. Then we have visionary. And it says capacity to envision what is not yet conceivable to others. Willingness to proclaim a vision without regard for personal gain. Interesting. All right, let's see what the cards say. All right, so first we have the 10 of Pentacles in the reverse. Then we have the 5 of Wands in the reverse. We have the High Priestess in the reverse. And we are talking about secrets here, so don't be surprised when a lot of the cards show up in reverse. We have the 9 of Pentacles. Then we have the Emperor. Yeah, a lot of you tonight, your person's in like a leadership position or something for a large amount of you. All right. Then we have the Magician in the reverse. We have the Fool. We have the Moon. All major arcana. Then I'm using messages in order to like clarify these. So, all right, so we have, I'm a better person because of you. I feel damaged, like I just can't do this. Interesting. Then we have, please don't take what happened personally. It's not you, it's me. And then we have, seeing you reminds me of the things I know deep down, and that's not always easy to deal with. All right, so this is intense already. This person is having a really hard time manifesting what they want with you. I can already tell that they secretly really do want to take a leap of faith with you. Like, I don't feel like that they're addictive, that the addictive patterns they have have authority over them. But I feel like that there's something that they're fighting for sure. I'm feeling like a certain degree of like addiction to you. And I feel like they might even have a little bit of addiction to sex. But they're trying to control themselves. Like they're trying to gain control over them. And see with the visionary, it says capacity to envision what is not yet conceivable to others and willingness to proclaim a vision without regard for personal gain. I'm really feeling like that you have this type of influence on them. Maybe you talk with them about the spiritual things that you've learned. and it helps them overcome their difficulties. And I feel like that makes them feel more confident and makes them feel, I don't know, I'm trying to tell you what they're fantasizing about you, but I'm getting to that. It doesn't talk about it till the end. It's making me talk about this other stuff first. But you make them feel more confident and like a less crappy person. Like where they were feeling like a lot of shame and everything. They're still feeling like they have some kind of thing. They have wounds that need to be healed for sure. Okay. But let's see, the 10 of Pentacles in the reverse. And you might even help them with an issue with money or family in what you've discussed with them. This person finds you to be a really beautiful person. They find you to be very abundant as well. You give them a lot of pleasure, and they fantasize about giving you that pleasure in return. They feel very seduced and tempted by you. They fantasize about rubbing their hands along your skin and pulling you to them and kissing you. They want to feel, what I'm picking up mostly is that they want to feel the softness of your skin against theirs. It's like a major part of what they imagine when they imagine things with you. I feel like this person may have been cheated on in the past, and maybe they have a certain degree of feeling like afraid of it happening again if they get into a relationship with you. And so, sadly enough, they fantasize about you cheating on them or you being with another person. And it's not a good fantasy. We do have bad fantasies, right? But they fantasize about this. And they know it's not true and it's not happening or anything like that, but they feel damaged, like they can't do it, you know? And again, I know this is about fantasizing because the Magician's in the reverse talks about fantasy, and it's illusion. They know it's an illusion. You haven't actually done this, right? But they imagine whoever, it's not even about you. It's like whoever they would be interested in, they would just be imagining that with them because I feel like they're really traumatized by something someone did to them in the past. I am picking up heavily that there's a large portion this person has been cheated on in the past in some way, shape, or form. And they fantasize about you doing that to them. And they can't handle it. And that's what they mean by, please don't take what happened personally. It's not you, it's me. It's their fears, it's their insecurities. They feel like there is just something magical, something wise, something spiritual about your connection that really makes them feel like they can open up to you. By the way, they're really attracted to your breasts. Thought I'd throw that out there. I wasn't getting those vibes from all of the cards. But they're really attracted to your breasts, and it's like this person has a certain degree of sadness in them where they feel like maybe they have difficulty with their own mother. Because it's almost like they want to have like a mothering type feeling, like they want to be coddled to a certain degree. Not in a wimpy kind of way. It's just like that's their weakness, is they want to be held. I'm really feeling that they want you to hold them like to your chest. They want to listen to your heartbeat. I'm hearing that they really treasure your heartbeat and the sound of your heart. Like they would just sit there and want to listen to your heartbeat. This person really wants to take a leap of faith with you. That's what they really want. feel like that they're not, they fantasize about that. Seeing you reminds me of the things I know deep down, and that's not always easy to deal with. There's something about your independence that reminds them of something. The moon can indicate about being about dreams and fantasies as well. It's interesting. You have at least 2 cards that can indicate that. I'm picking up for some of you, this person fantasizes about taking you on trips to Paris perhaps, or for some, I'm picking up Paris. It can be to anywhere, but I'm picking up to Paris for some. Whatever it is, it's about like a romantic type of vacation getaway. They also fantasize about giving you a puppy. It's not even just a puppy. It's more like giving you something that makes you happy and makes you feel love. This person really is very loving. They have a strong sense of love coming across this pile. Yeah. When I was on this one, I was sensing the hair situation, and this one has hair where he's cutting her hair so he could take a locket of her hair. This person would even, for some of you, this might not resonate, but some of this person might actually try to do a love spell on you. I'm picking up. Some of them might want to try to do a love spell on you, or they already have done a love spell on you. I don't know if you guys actually need a love spell, but that's what some of them have done. And this person does find you to be very beautiful, very independent, very abundant. And I feel like this person does feel like they're good enough for the most part. Okay. I do feel like that they have little bits creep in because of the past thing where I feel like they're like most likely cheated on. This person actually, and I'm hearing dreams too. And I'm picking up for some of you that this person did something too that they're not proud of. And seeing you reminds them of them, because I don't feel like that's who they really are. They don't feel like that's who they really are. I feel like there's something that they did or they showed to you that was not who they really were. And that's not for everybody. That's only going to resonate for a couple people or a few people. But this person, I'm hearing that they want to make something up to you. They want to make it up to you. I feel like there's something that happened that they want to make up to you. They just want to lavish all of these gifts on you. They want to give you everything because they feel like you've given them everything. That's what they fantasize about. That's what they fantasize doing. Anyways, that's all I have for option number 3. If you like this kind of video, please give the video a thumbs up. I appreciate it and it helps me out. If you would like to be notified of future videos, please subscribe and then hit the bell notification. And if you'd like to have a private reading, you can see how to do that in the video description below. All right, well, thank you very much. I'm going to go ahead now and move on to option number 4. All right, so here we have the cards for option number 4 with the Tiger's Eye heart. And let's go ahead and find out what your person is secretly feeling, or not secretly feeling, secretly fantasizing about you. All right, so the first card we have is Servant, and it's in the reverse, so it's the shadow attribute, and it says, using the lack of money as an excuse to not move forward with life. And then we have, this is interesting, Virgin. in the reverse, which is fear of intimate union. Oh no. Oh no. I just got this deck. I don't even know what they all are. Okay. Alright, so let's see what cards we have. So we have the Four of Wands. I am picking up heavy twin flame vibes already from this. Oh my goodness. Then we have the Sun. It's a Divine Masculine card. Then we have the King of Swords in the reverse. And then we have the Six of Pentacles in the reverse. By the way, I have not looked at these. We have Strength. We got some Leo vibes, heavy Leo vibes going on here with Strength and the Sun. The Four of Wands is a Leo card too, isn't it? No. 2, 3, 4. No, that's Aries. And then we have the Five of Swords. The Five of Pentacles. We have the High Priestess in the reverse. So this person has a secret as well. The last pile, the person had the High Priestess in the reverse as well. And then I'm using the Messages card to clarify these rows. So let's see what we got here. So the first one was, I just wasn't ready for you. Then we have, lying was just easier for me than telling you the truth. Well, this is my pile. All right, then we have, I've thought a lot about you lately. Give the video a thumbs up if you're... Come on, we have the same pile. All right, we have your words linger in my mind. All right. So let's see. I was trying to figure out what they're fantasizing about you because... All right, so I have to say, I have to address that this is heavy, heavy twin flame vibes, okay? I feel like your person is using the lack of money as an excuse not to move forward, not just in life, but with your union, with your connection. I feel like if you don't know this already, this is something that they're doing in their mind. They keep going, I don't have enough of this, I don't have enough of that, I'm not ready. That's why I just wasn't ready for you. They're like, I'm not ready. Oh, man. And then this person, if you're wondering what the heck is up, we have a fear of intimate union. Now, in the upright, it says maintaining symbolic purity of heart and spirit, but this person is afraid of union. They're afraid of, it's not like they're not afraid to like have sex with just anybody. It's like they're afraid to have sex with you because they're afraid of the intensity of it. There's other things surrounding that fear of intimacy. Okay, but that's what I'm just picking up so far. All right. This is a lot of drama coming up in this one. Wow. Wow. Okay. It's just, I just saw, wow. This like explosion of energy. Wow. Okay. I saw you guys like coming together and kissing and just like boom, like fireworks. Like there's just an explosion of energy. This like the angels singing and what the heck. Okay. Some of you, they might even be fantasizing about a sex swing. Just gotta throw that out there. This person, see, like it's saying I wasn't ready for you. This person does actually fantasize about union. Okay, just so you know, I'm just letting you know. They do fantasize about union. They fantasize about it all the time. It's just that they're afraid to actually do it. You know? And that's the truth. I feel like they keep telling themselves, they keep hyping themselves like they're going to be doing something soon, and then they don't do it. We got Leo, Cancer, Aquarius vibes. They fantasize about kissing, kissing, kissing. I keep seeing kissing. The Five of Swords, they're so conflicted about how they're feeling. It's not even, it's like they feel defeated. And the Sun is a very positive card. Lying was just easier for me than telling the truth. I feel like they're lying about their feelings. I feel like they're lying about what they feel like is true. Like if they said to you, we're not twin flames, or I don't feel like that there's anything between us, or something they denied, like having connection with you, they were lying. They fantasize about telling you the truth. See, see how this guy, he's over there and he's got flowers and he's dropping them into the water in the bridge over the swans. And swans is a spiritual, that is a twin flamey type symbolic creature too, like swans. Swans is like also known as a certain level of enlightenment too. I'm actually on that, I'm at the swan level of enlightenment, and I've gone through the entire process that helped me reach the swan. If you want to look it up, you can go look it up, but which I already had done it all before I knew what it was. But there's a certain level of enlightenment. And I feel like that when this picture, I feel like that this person is still working on getting through that process. Maybe maybe you've already pretty much almost completed the process, but this person's really far behind. And it's like they are trying, it's like they're being resistant to doing it. They're being resistant. They're afraid. I feel like their ego is in the way. Also, I feel like there could be things that they're afraid to leave behind or to give up or just to end. There's like a certain lifestyle. This person feels very attached to, I feel like they're very attached to their current lifestyle, whatever they're doing in their current life. This person, they fantasize about being your sun, the sun in your sky. They fantasize about kissing and coming into union, and they're just being explosion of energy. And part of them wonders what it's like, but part of them, it scares the crap out of them. For one, part of them, they're afraid that it'll happen, and then it won't live up to the hype, you know, and then they'll be disappointed and they'll feel like they made a mistake. Maybe they're afraid that maybe if they do that, it won't be as good as they thought it was going to be, or that I feel like that they're going to be looking for, maybe they already know that you might be twin flames or something, and maybe they'll be looking for something magical to happen when you do it, or they'll be expecting something to happen. And it doesn't mean that most likely it would still happen how they like. It would still happen, like it would be super awesome. But there's like part of them that is afraid that if like the fantasy will be destroyed, it'll be ruined if they actually do it, because then they could be disappointed. They're afraid that you won't be all that they thought that you were. And there's a particular amount of fear of that ending, of that being wrong type thing. All right, we have the King of Swords in the reverse. So I'm feeling like there is I've thought a lot about you lately. I feel like this person is probably not communicating very well. And this isn't 100% like communicating, but I feel like this person is trying to stay emotionally distant. And see, I feel like it's in the reverse, because I feel like they're kind of abandoned you, made you feel abandoned. They are thinking about you and everything, but they're feeling like they're left you out in the cold. And they fantasize about coming together. They're fantasizing about making you happy and making you smile. But I feel like there is a certain degree of feeling sad that they feel like that they have left you out. And also with this card, I'm really feeling like they're afraid. There's also afraid. They're see, like he's like closing his eyes, and it's almost like he's fantasizing or something, right? And then someone's looking in here. And what I'm picking up is that, for one, I feel like that they're afraid that someone's going to see what they're feeling or what they're doing or how they feel, or they're afraid they're going to see the truth about them. They could be afraid that you're going to see the truth about them as well. Because I'm feeling that a lot of them are hiding their feelings about you. And by the way, this is another boob pile. It's not just like they like your boobs, they really like your nipples. Or they imagine they would. Even if they haven't seen them, they imagine they would. They might have a thing for nipples. But also your person, picking up, there could be a good amount of you that have, your person has a beard. But yeah, this girl, she looks pissed. I feel like that someone is actually potentially watching your person and not allowing your person to communicate to you. Someone who's pissed, who would hate you. It could be a third-party situation for some of you, where they're with a karmic or something like that. So they think about you, but they can't act on it. Okay. Okay, so secretly, the Six of Pentacles, your words linger in my mind. They want to communicate. They want to give you something. And I feel like part of what they want to do is give you communication. And they think about it. I feel like that they fantasize about things that they would say to you. Also, I'm feeling that there could be some telepathic communication going on between the both of you. I'm feeling that this person watches you on social media. They secretly watch you on social media. I don't know. I feel like that they fantasize about being part of your social media. It's something interesting I'm picking up about that. It's like they fantasize about maybe being in a picture with you on social media if they're not, like being together, like what it would be like to be in a relationship with you on social media. I'm feeling like there's a certain degree potentially of publicity with this person where they're being watched by a lot of people. And maybe you're being watched as well. Maybe you have a large fan base or something. Maybe you have a lot of followers or in something that you're doing. This person, they feel very seduced by whatever you're doing. But I'm picking up that there's a lot of you who are very wise and very intuitive and perhaps even psychic. All right. So hopefully things improve soon. I was thinking about doing a reading on what's going to happen, or what is their next actions or something like that. What's likely what's going to happen next or something. I think I might do that. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Anyways, that's all I have for option number 4. If you like this kind of reading, please give the video a thumbs up. I appreciate it and it helps me out. If you would like to be notified of future videos, please subscribe and then hit the bell notification. And if you'd like to have a private reading, you can see how to do that in the video description below. All right, well, thank you very much, and I hope you all have a wonderful day or night. God bless.